think from the Longview struggle, you have to learn where the defining moment was, where the union bureaucracy took over the struggle from the Longview rank and file. And that was at the January 6th meeting that Eric pointed out, in Seattle. Okay, because the night before, Dan Kaufman, the president of the local, spoke in Portland. The international officers heard about it, and they withdrew the pickets from the picket line of all the other locals. That should be a signal to everybody what's happening here. On January 6th, the union bureaucrats organized an attack and tried to disrupt the meeting. Mike was speaking at, Clarence was speaking at, I was, and a number of other ILWU brothers. This was an attack by the bureaucracy against the rank and file militants that were trying to win this strike through class struggle tactics. And the shame is not just on Cal Winslow, but on the left. Somebody mentioned the International Socialist Organization that defended the union bureaucracy, but it wasn't just them. Here's the critical thing. In this letter, that the reason the bureaucrats disrupted the meeting, they said, you've got to read President Miguel Rath's letter. In a nutshell, I'll tell you, it refers to the Taft-Hartley and all the laws that we can't break, and it concludes with, a call for a protest of EGT is not a call for a shutdown of West Coast ports and must not result in one. That's what this letter was about, that the bureaucrats broke up the meeting for this letter. Besides the ISO, there was the Socialist Workers' Party, there was the Spartacists League, there was Socialist Appeal, a number of left groups blocked with the bureaucracy against the rank and file, against the class struggle program. This is a shame.
I encourage everyone to get our issue, which we're distributing here, called Lessons of the Battle of Longview. There you will read the position we took on the January 6th meeting on, and the lessons that we drew from the Longview struggle. Succinctly, which is sort of unique this evening, we didn't take a side in the January 6th confrontation. That's just a slander and a lie. What could have happened was you had the guys, the officials up there, sellouts, labor lieutenants of capital, down to their fibers. Nevertheless, they were the guys with their neck on the line. You could have let them read the McElrath letter and spent the rest of the forum attacking. What's wrong with that? Instead of making them sit there for 2 hours and setting up a provocation. Am I going to get to talk? Okay. The point is, the defense of the union. Defense of the union was on the line. It was a life and death question. The Local 21, yes, despite the givebacks, despite the contract is only a truce in the class war, lives to fight another day, and fight it must. Let us direct our attention to what needs to be done to pave the way for that fight. The most important thing is to break the shackles that bind the unions to class collaborationism. They need their own party, but a party based on the leadership of the working class, including the leadership of the community. An amorphous concept. The leadership of the oppressed. That's a workers' vanguard party like Lenin led, that led the Russian Revolution.